My name is Blake Nelson. I am currently playing with Almost Urban.
My name is Jim Bevan. I'm the drummer in Almost Urban as well.
Yeah, and we've collaborated quite a bit over the years.
We have, yeah. And playing the Ponderosa, I think over the last 10 or 12 years, I don't know, I probably played Ponderosa hundreds of times, maybe?
So,
100 times? I'm not even sure.
Disclaimer.
Yeah.
Jim plays with like 79 bands.
Yeah.
So that seems like a big number, but that's actually pretty light.
Yeah. Well, there used to be a couple old guys who would come to basically every weekend they would come,
Yeah.
and every time they would see me, they would always laugh because they've seen me play here with like literally a dozen different bands.
You would think his name was Jim Jubitz. It's not actually.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
I've probably played here, honestly, I've probably played here over 100 times over, I don't know, I think it's been 13 years. Oh man, we're old.
There we are.
Yeah. But mid-2000s is kind of when I started, and yeah, I mean, we played at least, I don't know, probably at least 12 shows a year for a long time. So one of my favorite memories of playing at the Ponderosa was, I believe, 2007, and Luke Bryan had just hit the country scene, and he had a song, All My Friends Say, was on the radio, and we got to open, Pristine Blue got to open for Luke Bryan, and it was really cool. We got here early, and we got to eat dinner with him at the restaurant, with him and his guitar player. And we were sitting down eating, and we broke the cardinal rule as the opening local band, and we asked him if he would come on stage and sing with us. But he was so cool, and he came up and we learned All My Friends Say, and he came on stage and sang it, and actually somebody posted it on YouTube like 3 months ago. I had never seen this video before,
really?
But someone has a live video of us at that show, so it's pretty cool. But he came up on stage, and and you brought up that
he found his sunglasses, right?
Yeah,
he became best friends.
He left his sunglasses on stage, and I grabbed them and we put them in our bag. We didn't know what they were. They were just these pretty cool looking yellow sunglasses. And so I went home, and Darcy Gearhart was the lounge manager here, and I messaged her and I said, hey, we found a pair of sunglasses. If someone claims them, they're in our equipment bag. And a couple days later, I get a phone call, and Luke Bryan called my cell phone and said, hey Blake, it's Luke, and I'm removed from this show already.
Lots of Luke friends.
Luke who? I don't know anybody named Luke.
Yeah.
And he goes, oh, Luke Bryan. I'm like, oh.
It's like, he's like, a joke? It must be a joke.
I thought it was on Punks, but Ashton Kutcher wasn't here, so I was safe.
Yeah, right.
And so anyway, he's like, hey, this might sound kind of cheesy, but like, Darcy said you may have found some sunglasses. And I was like, oh yeah, they're in our bag. And he's like, well, that was like one of the first things that I bought when I kind of got going. And he's like, you can send those back to me. And I'm like, well, yeah, they're yours. I'll get them back to you. So fast forward 3 years, or 4 years, and we were doing a party with the Wolf at the amphitheater for Tim McGraw, Luke Bryan, and Band Perry were playing. And Luke Bryan was sitting probably 20 feet away from us while we were playing this. We were doing a bunch of Tim McGraw, Luke Bryan songs, and people were coming up and basically doing it karaoke style. And he was sitting over there, and we're playing, and he looks over, and he's kind of like, and I'm looking at him like, yeah, and he walks up to me as soon as we're done, and he had finished his radio spot, and he goes, hey, I recognize you. And I was like, yeah, we played with you at the Ponderosa back, a few years ago. And he's like, no. He's like, you sent me my sunglasses back, right? And I was like, yeah. Anyway, he pulls his sunglasses out of his shirt, no joke, and he still had them. He's like, I still got those. Anyways, that's
pretty cool, yeah.
Pretty cool story, yeah. We're basically
best
other than you.
Yeah, right, yeah.
You've done some cool ones.
Yeah, around here, I'm trying to think of all the people that we've opened for in various bands. Casey Musgrave jumps out.
Oh,
but I can't remember who that was. That might have been Rodeo Rose that played that gig. And a bunch of other smaller ones that I think when the remodel happened, like my jaw just dropped. Like I thought it would be cool, and then I walked in here and they totally rearranged everything, and I couldn't even remember where the stage or the bar was. And like, yeah, they moved all the stuff around and got rid of the pool room. But I mean, just like, it's always been a cool place to play. Like Blake said, it's always been a cool place that everyone wants to come play in Portland. But then when they did the remodel, it's like it was really, really nice. Now it's like really the place to be for anything country, and even more now.
A little brag here on the staff, but the staff at the Ponderosa has been great. I really can't go back far enough to think of when, even pre-remodel and stuff, where the staff wasn't always kind of, fun to be around, friendly. Obviously you know, with Mick as a sound guy, like that was always something that I think everyone looked forward to coming in here and hanging out with that big old teddy bear, and you know, you just I would always come early and hang out with Mick, but you know, the staff's always been great. I feel like they've always tried to take real good care of their customers, but you know, I think Ponderosa has always made a good point to try to bring in good music and good talent for their live music stuff, which is pretty cool.